begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app for services endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With Supergo, your groceries comes to you. We partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. Supergo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With Supergo, your ride is comfortable, easy and convenient. Supergo is more than an app. It's a movement, moving people, powering threats, delivering value.
Do you want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
Good afternoon and welcome to News Hour on SOM TV, coming to you live from Jalingo, Taraba State. Follow the Pulse of the Nation on Facebook at SOM TV and watch the live stream on YouTube at SOM TV Live. Let's begin with the major headlines. Kogi PDP chairman orders trespassers to vacate party secretariat land ahead of 2027 election. Nigeria faces persistent education challenges as millions remain out of school. Federal government launches candidate tracking system to curb examination fraud in 2026 cycle. I am Esther Oka Stephen, now the news info. The Kogi State PDP chairman Mohammed Gambo has directed trespassers to vacate land for the party state secretariat, citing abandoned construction and illegal occupation. During a site visit, Gambo called on government authorities to intervene, announced a technical committee to assess the property, and assure transparent resumption of construction. He urged former leaders to assist and emphasized the party's goal to reclaim political prominence ahead of the 2027 election. As 2026 begins, Nigeria's education system faces persistent challenges. Despite 3.52 trillion naira allocation and partial health arrears payments, millions of children remain out of school. In northern east states, fewer than 30% of senior secondary students have computer literacy, with insufficient lab, unreliable electricity, poor internet, and under-trained teachers, limiting computer-based testing effectiveness. Expert calls on investment in ICT infrastructure, digital literacy, and inclusive reforms to improve learning outcomes and equity. The federal government launched a candidate tracking system for the 2026 examination cycle to curb fraud. Education Minister Dr. Maruf Tunji Al-Hausa and Minister of State Professor Suweiba Ahmed introduced measures such as questioning, randomization, unique examination learners' identity number, strict SS3 transfer rules, and continuous assessment guidelines. Officials emphasized that these initiatives aim to enhance accountability, transparency, and integrity across WAEC and NECO examination nationwide. Education and healthcare remains under strain despite government reforms. The federal government clarified that the National Association of Resident Doctors stand-up system from structural and policy constraints, not neglect. Recent allowance increases added 90 billion naira to cover call duty, shift, rural posting, and non-clinical payment. Collective bargaining ensures unified negotiations while unresolved requests face legal limitations. Health Services Continue and Review Committee handle doctor reinstatement. Kwara State, in partnership with UNICEF in the Global Fund, is upgrading 5 primary health centers under the COVID-19 response mechanism grant. Renovation includes building, solar power, potable water, and essential medical equipment. State officials stress community engagement and service delivery during construction. UNICEF praised the initiative, noting the facilities across Baruten, Ilorin, Oke-Iro, and Patigi local government areas will enhance healthcare access, particularly for undeserved population. The Medical and Health Workers Union, Kaduna State Council, denied social media strike claims. The union praised Governor Uba Sani for implementing the consolidated health salary structures, upgrading facilities, supplying equipment and ambulances, and recruiting 1,800 health professionals. Reports highlighted industrial peace as the priority, emphasizing service continuity, cooperation, and dialogue to sustain healthcare delivery and reassure residents of uninterrupted medical services. Katsina Governor Dikko Rada appointed 3 new permanent secretaries, Hassan Dan Ali and 2 others after merit-based examination. The appointees from Damusa, Kankara, and Safana local government areas will enhance professionalism, efficiency, and social economic growth within the civil service. Separately, the state received 15 new Toyota ambulances for highways, fulfilling a campaign promise. Authorities highlighted coordinated developments with road safety and health agencies to reduce fatalities and improve emergency response effectively. In Ayotoro Kiri, Kababanu local government areas, residents decried persistent banditry, alleging government neglect. Despite communal ransom paid, only 7 abductees were freed, 3 dead, 4 critically ill, and 30 still captive. Spokesperson David Ampatan condemned tear gassing of peaceful protesters and called for urgent federal government and security agencies to intervene, demanding immediate rescue, restoration of safety, and accountability for officials whose negligence perpetuates fears and instability. Sources reported that a military convoy from 145 Battalion Damasak truck and landmine in Bin Dundul, Mobile local government areas, killing 9 soldiers and injured others. Troops were traveling from Maiduguri to Damasak when the blast destroyed their anti-bomb restraint vehicle. 8 soldiers died on Sundays, with others succumbing Monday. The military has not released any statement raising concern over troop safety in conflict-prone northeastern Nigeria. Troops from 1 Division Nigerian Army Sector 1 Operation Fasayama foiled an armed robbery at Nasarawan Doka following a distress call. 1 suspect, Kabiru Zanyanu, was apprehended with a leg wound and treated at Doka General Hospital. Others escaped. No casualties or abductions occurred. The army maintained heightened security, urging citizens to report suspicious activities, and confirmed the suspects will be handed to the appropriate security agencies after investigation. In Kasuan Magani, Kaduna, police rescued 76 children unarmed from a planned kidnapping on 5th January 2026. 3 suspects, Jonathan John, 25 years old, Oliver Magaji, 27 years old, and Bitrus Sawaba, 23 years old, were arrested. Authorities revealed the attackers intended to transport children for labor and domestic work. The rescued minor remains in safe custody while investigations continues. Police stress public cooperation is vital to timely reporting and preventing of such criminal activities. The Port Harcourt II command of the Nigerian Customs Service generated 731.2 billion naira in 2025, surpassing its 700.01 billion naira target by 4.46%. Under Controller Aliyu Alkali, 75 containers were intercepted, including 30 carrying expired or illicit drugs. Alkali credited the milestone to strict adherence to custom laws, officers' discipline, and stakeholders' cooperation, urging honest declaration of import while committing to legitimate trade, enforcement, and professional standards. The Nigerian Aviation Handling Company, NACO, signed new and renewed contracts with major airlines, including Air France, KLM, Virgin Atlantic, Rwand Air, United Nigeria, Balaguer, and Malaysia. Contracts span 3 to 5 years, enhancing handling services. NACO executive highlighted the company's 46 years legacy of excellence, commitment to exceeding customers' expectations, and readiness to strengthen operational efficiency, reliability, and stakeholder satisfaction across domestic and international aviation services. The federal government launched the Nasani Future Makers initiatives aiming to position Nigeria as a global technology hub. The program targets children aged 5 to 16, providing hands-on STEM training, including robotics, engineering, and design thinking, through Nasani Institutes nationwide. Inspired by global models, it features zonal hackathons and a national finale, offering scholarships and international exposure, intending to nurture problem solver, foster innovation, and ensure long-term technological growth. The federal government clarified that the National Association of Resident Doctors standoff arises from structural and policy issues, not neglect. Minister of State for Health, Dr. Isiaq Saloko, stated recent allowances increases added 90 billion naira to the budget, covering all duties, shifts, and rural posting allowances. Collective bargaining addresses disputes, while unresolved claims face legal restrictions. Review committees are handling reinstatement, reaffirming government's commitment to healthcare delivery. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency's NEMAT forecast a 3-day period of hours and sunshine nationwide from Wednesday to Friday. Northern region will experience hazy sunny skies. Central states see similar conditions, while southern states may have cloud patches, isolated thunderstorm, and light rain in Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Ogun, Lagos, Ondo, Imo, and Delta State. Residents with respiratory conditions are advised to exercise caution during this period. Former Alliance for Democracy National Secretary Professor Udeten accused the EFCC of fabricating terrorism financing allegations against Governor Bala Mohammed. He described the charge as manufactured overnight and unjustly linking the governors through media narratives. Udenten emphasized investigations should follow due process, ideally after governors leave office, warning that unproven allegations damage reputations, public trust, and governance integrity. And now let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back shortly. Don't change the channel.
Do you want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
Welcome back. In Okoyong Community, Cross River, indigents alleged fraud in compensating landowners for the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Reports indicate indigenous families were removed from registers, replaced by non-indigenous individuals and political appointees. Unauthorized sand extractions by contractors was also highlighted. The community called for independent audits to restore rightful ownership, ensure transparencies, protect indigenous rights, and reduce tensions associated with highway project implementation. Governor Peter Umba urged civil servants to uphold integrity, dedication, and support government policies during the 2026 New Year Workers' Mass at Government House Chaplaincy. Attended by clergy and officials, the event highlighted ambitious revenue targets, service excellence, and ethical governance. Government House Chaplain Reverend Father Anthony Ude praised Umba's leadership as shepherd-like, while Bishop Callistus Onaga's representative associate, underscoring public service commitment and accountability. Youth in Ekpoma, Essen West local government area staged a peaceful protest against rising kidnappings following abductions of a student and former union leader. Ambrose Ali University disassociated from the protest, noting participants were not registered students or affiliated with the institutions. University officials condemned disruptions of academic activities, urging government action to ensure security, safeguard citizens, and maintain a conducive learning environment for students and the wider community. That's all for now. Follow us on Facebook at Some TV and subscribe on YouTube at Some TV Live. I am Esther Oka Steven. Thanks for watching.
Day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every